Let's host my monthly dinner party together, home wherever you are. I pick one friend and make an entire meal inspired by their background, their culture, and make them feel like they're sitting in their family's dinner table. This month, we're highlighting my friend Ivan, who is Malaysian, and he just spent a month abroad, so we're welcoming him back to the city. The day before the party, I started working on sambal tumis, which is like a Malaysian chili crisp, but a little more jammy and sweet and tangy and sour. And then obviously the pickled lemongrass onions that will go on top of our beef rendang tacos, which we'll get into later. To be honest, the morning of the dinner, I was extremely hungover because when fascism, you party like it's 2008. I started on the beef rendang tacos because I knew that was going to take a long time to slow cook, and it's full of warming spices and this beautiful like lemongrass aromatic mixture with a ton of Thai chilies. Beef rendang is something that Ivan always brings to my Friendsgiving, so it was my time to try it on my own. As slow cooked, I got started on the chilled dessert, which is this Malaysian concoction called bubur cha cha. Similar to Vietnamese che if you've ever had it, but it's basically a coconut pandan broth with tapioca jellies that I made from scratch, tapioca pearls, and my favorite, steamed sweet potato and taro. If you know me, you know I love a chilled dessert that I can eat with a spoon and has a texture story. After a couple of hours, the beef rendang was tender enough to pull apart, and then I got started on the Malaysian curry puffs. Well, at this point, I was crashing out because I didn't know how I was gonna have enough time to make the curry puff dough, but my boyfriend had this genius idea of using puff pastry cups as the vessel. Check those in the oven. I started working on the tablescape, and I was going for a tropical theme because Malaysia. If I'm being honest, I can be really hard on myself with things like this because I think we've reached the apex of content where if things don't look a certain way, like it's a Martha Stewart mag, then it's not worthy of being shared. This is me telling you to host a damn dinner party anyway. While I crashed out in the other room, our friend San shook some oysters we got from Island Creek. Jay made this delicious sesame mignonette to go with it, and then I set the table. One of my favorite things about Ivan is how much he appreciates food and culture, so we had this idea about Malaysian-inspired tacos where we would add beef rendang, nasi lemak coconut rice, Malaysian condiments like sambal, and peanuts and anchovies. And I'd say it was a success because we didn't get enough footage of the meal, especially with some bubur cha cha.